Hello there and welcome. Today I'm going to be going over just briefly um, Asana, and it's kind of our task management system. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll hop right in. So you come here to the home page of Asana. It looks kind of like this, nothing too crazy. If you come here and click on this left-hand side here, you can see here are your tasks, right? And there's a long list of different things here. And by default, whenever you're kind of assigned a task, I believe is kind of put in this category called recently assigned. You can kind of from here, you can actually kind of drag and drop and kind of line out these tasks into different things that are a little bit further out, right? Some of these tasks aren't due until like the 25th of January, and it's currently December, right? So you've got some time there. So you can feel free to kind of drag and drop these in here kind of as needed, right? It's pretty nice. What's cool is, let's say, you kind of hop in here and you do this task, which if you click on it, then you can kind of have a better understanding. Generally, there's kind of a description here that kind of goes over kind of what to do. In this particular one, this is kind of a task that is kind of described elsewhere, and here's just a link to the document that's kind of helpful for this particular task. But in some of them, you can see here that there's a little bit more description here. Sometimes we'll attach like a video to kind of help you understand the task itself. And then just kind of some overall instructions. If you ever have questions, it's super easy. All you can do is come in here into this task, hit whoever assigned it to you, and then you can go ahead and type the question, and then they will be notified in this particular thread here. So really slick as far as that goes. If you ever have questions, that's kind of how it's done. Now, if there are certain tasks that for whatever reason kind of need to be assigned to someone else, you can kind of come up here and you can change who this task is currently assigned to. So you can have assigned to yourself, you can assign it back to me, you can assign it to other team members as the company grows, and things like that. It really is pretty slick as far as that goes. There are times that there's kind of actions needed for someone else, so you can just kind of, sometimes you can take this a task and assign it to whoever it's really ready for, right? So that's all particularly helpful. A lot of these are recurring. So you can see here it has kind of like this little circle here with arrows. That's because a lot of these tasks are recurring and they'll happen every month. A lot of these, or once a week. For this task, for example. It is nice because you can come in here and you can actually see the client, or in this case, the project is what they're called, that it's assigned to. So this project, line out tasks from report, it is associated with PIC-PT, one of our clients. This one here is Bank of Idaho. This one here is the Gables, right? And so on and so forth. So that's pretty nice. Now, if you want to kind of come in here and just kind of see the overall project, here in the left-hand side, we have what's called teams. And these teams are teams, right? They're just kind of groups of projects that are associated with a certain group of people. For now, it's just us, right? But as the company grows and there's different kind of teams and stuff like that, they'll be kind of assigned to different groups, right? So currently, this is under the team is called marketing, and then here's all the projects individually. There are a few different views that you can see here. For example, right now, this is the board view of this particular project. You can also go ahead and click list, whichever you prefer. I thought I would really like board view, but my preference is honestly just list. And you can kind of see here's kind of some of the marketing tasks that need to get done, and then also reporting. I have those kind of broken up into two different things, the marketing and the reporting section for these particular clients. So anyways, really, really good stuff as far as that's concerned. Over here on the left-hand side as well, we have our clients here, so you can come in here. You can also kind of come in and get like just some kind of information about them if you're interested, right? Trying to get these all filled out for you so you're going to have some background and context about all the different clients, but we're working on that, right? But eventually I'll have like the point of contact. I'll have kind of where their office locations are, a link to their website, a brief overview so you can just kind of get familiar with who the client is, what they do, and stuff like that. But yep, all that is kind of coming over here. So we have the marketing team, right? Then we have our processes. And so in here in these processes, I just have some different things like, kind of an overview of Google My Business. And here's a link to a presentation that I did on the topic. Google Post, here's a link to kind of a video kind of explaining what a Google Post is and how to create one. Creating Google listings, we have a video here that kind of goes over that. Optimizing a listing, some of these videos are still pending, but we're trying to get to them. Creating a new Google Analytics account, implementing one in WordPress, understanding data in Google Analytics, Google Search Console, WordPress. We're trying to get all these different things that you'll be working on a regular basis here at Voltline all documented, so that you can kind of come back and refer to these in the future as needed, right? So that's kind of the goal. We also have a website launch process. We're working through these to make that happen. And then kind of, if you ever have questions about different tools that we have, this is kind of the place that you can go and get kind of an overview of the different tools, as well as hopefully be able to have like a login and password information and stuff like that there. But that's all kind of, once again, in the process. So we're hoping to get that for you so it's nice and easy for you, and just makes your life really, really easy. So that's kind of the goal. I think that's pretty much it there, but some really good things that are kind of here at your disposal. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, welcome to Asana.